There we go. Hello. Not really expecting anyone to join. But at least it'll be archived. Also, yeah, I'm eating an apple. Hold on, I gotta finish getting my setup set up. There we go. Okay. Hello humans and welcome to my stream. Today we are going to be reacting to episode 2 of Disventure Camp All-Stars. I don't think it really needs much of an introduction, so let's start.
Previously on Disventure Camp, we went around the...
Oh, whoop. Actually, I thought of a solution where I can... what? My video is buffering. Is there something going wrong? Oh, no, it was just my phone. Okay, I actually thought of a solution.
world in my very expensive private jet to collect all the players for this epic season. Some reunions were friendly and tender, while others not so much. We finally returned to Camp Tipiska, where the campers were forced out of a plane. Their parachutes reveal the color of their new team. All 18 campers are now on their way to their respective camps. Now, the lingering question is, who will suffer the humiliating title of being the first voted out?
I mean, it wouldn't really be that humiliating if, you know, you were in All-Stars. Like, I don't know, I feel like that would kind of overshadow the humiliation of being the first one booted, since you probably already did good in your season that you were in.
Wasn't so bad. For a second I thought, ow! Oh, watch where you're landing!
My bad. Never used one of these doohickeys in my life.
I can tell.
Oh god, we're on the same team.
Again? Alright, we might as well find our camp.
I wasn't lying. I never used a parachute before. But I definitely chose to land on Fiore. Far as
I've actually heard some people state that people are too harsh on Fiore this season, which maybe it's just the bias that I kind of have against her, because I will admit that I was getting really annoyed with her in the early season of Disventure Camp Season 1, but I don't know, like, if Fiore completely dominated the game and got everyone in your respective season out, don't you think you would be a little upset too?
I'm concerned, even though I'd never wish pain to a little girl, she deserved worse than a kick to the head.
Think this is where we split. Your camps are on the right and mine's down this left path.
Wait, Tom. On the jet, you mentioned that we would get a chance to talk? Seeing as we aren't on the same teams this time, this might be our last chance. You think we can talk now?
Oh, sorry, I need to get to my team as soon as possible. Don't want to miss out on that early bonding. It's good strategy. You should do the same. We'll have another chance to talk. See ya.
Let him go, Jake. He's clearly not interested in patching things up.
I don't want to assume things like last time. I want to hear it from him.
His silence speaks volumes.
After everything we've been through, is this really it?
It might be time to move on.
Easier said than done.
I mean, I'm not really sure what you mean by everything you've been through when you haven't really been chatting with each other for years at this point. Like, didn't in just the previous episode they established the fact that it's been 2 years and Tom's been ignoring all of Jake's calls?
Okay, James. Now you take a right and continue on this path for another kilometer.
Oh, thanks, Lake. Man, maps are complicated. We have Google for a reason.
I guess this is goodbye.
I'll see you both in the challenges. Although I admit, it'll be hard to beat you, knowing it puts you guys in danger of going home.
Don't say that. Give it your all, babe. Me and Lake can handle ourselves.
Okay, I trust you.
We're here!
Finally. Now we can relax and wait to see who else is on our team.
I hope they aren't too many from our season.
Yeah, I'm not exactly Miss Popular with most of them.
Well, you're pretty lucky.
Who cares about popular? You're the creme of the crop, the belle of the ball, the chicken of the tender. At last, you are in my eyes.
Aw, thanks, Gabs.
Hey, team!
Oh god.
Well, don't welcome me all at once.
Look who's talking. After how you treated me on the jet over here, you're lucky I even acknowledged you.
That's enough! If you guys continue to bicker, it'll be to death of both of you.
Man, I love seeing that they haven't gotten rid of Gabby's more crazy side. Gabby is just flat out my favorite character in Disventure Camp. She's sweet, she's insanely and peppy, and she's just played crazy.
Then I'll be alone with a bunch of strangers. Mom tells me not to talk to those.
Strangers. Why don't we change that? Nice to meet you.
The pleasure is ours.
Is that everyone?
It is now. Tess!
Great.
Is that everyone? Aiden, you do know how to divide 18 by 3, right?
Another familiar face. I'm mixed on my team. I'm glad I have Gabby and Tess, but having to deal with Sheriff Himbo's grudge is gonna prove difficult.
Hey, Ashley, just so you know, what happened last time we played, I hope we can put it past us.
Oh, yeah, sure.
I know there's no point in apologizing since you won't believe me, but I want to play differently this time.
What do you mean?
We can work together, as long as it's on my terms, of course.
Yeah, because that's so much differently than you played last time. You convinced her that you were going to work with her, and then you completely destroyed her entire friend group, and then her from the inside out.
Let me think about it. No.
Not to rock the boat, but the tension is palpable.
You can say that again.
I don't blame you. I'm not exactly comfortable with the demon child being on our team either.
Hey! Words hurt, you know!
Just saying what we're all thinking.
Woo! We're here!
Dang, why do we have to get the little girl on our team?
Hunter!
What's the problem?
The problem is that last time we lost almost every challenge because of you.
Hey, guys. I hope I speak for all of us when I say our team is stacked. Ready to crush the competition?
You betcha, James.
Those other teams don't stand a chance.
I'm screwed.
I mean, I'm not even really sure why you thought it'd be a good idea to get back on the show in the first place. Let's be honest, you would have to do some crazy maneuvers in order to escape elimination.
I didn't know you could make fire with rocks.
It's flint and magnesium, actually. Never told you this, but as a young lad, I was in the Scouts. Really made a man out of me.
Impressive.
Hot diggity, you have fire. Good job, Sonny.
Ah, it's nothing, ma'am.
This way. We're here.
Oh, Miriam. Gret, the human hemorrhoid. What a treat.
Wow, Granny. You look just like this old woman I got accused of pushing down an escalator. Also, if you call my girlfriend a hemorrhoid again, you'll be rolling down this hill.
I mean, I feel like that would probably hurt a lot less than being pushed down an escalator, just saying.
Just try it, whippersnapper.
I'm starting to think coming here was a mistake.
To put it nicely, this team is a hot mess.
Well, at least he's nice about it.
It's gonna rain soon. I can smell it in the air.
Do you think the tent is waterproof?
Wouldn't count on it. We want a waterproof tent on our season, and it looked nothing like this.
Damn, we are in for a rough night.
I have an idea. What if we cover the tent in leaves? I was playing a survival RPG the other day, and it worked out for my character.
Worth a shot. What game was it?
Forestcraft.
Oh, I've never heard of it.
What? Hunter, I literally talked about it on the way to camp.
Oh, sorry.
I hate what they did to these two. I think I said that last time too, but like, I don't even know what to say. Hunter's become a complete a-hole, and Allie is just insanely needy. And I mean, Allie's definitely the better of the two, but like, especially in the next episode, the relationship really starts to become annoying.
I like your thinking, Ali. Let's go harvest leaves and try it.
Thanks, James.
Mind if I tag along?
I do mind, actually. Come on, James.
I kind of hope they separate by the end of the season.
I guess I'll go over there and look for food or something. Alright, I know I look like a jerk for not remembering her game, but listen. Allie plays a lot of video games. Remember?
But you can't remember the game she literally just talked to you about a few seconds ago.
Remembering every game she talks to me about would be harder than advanced calculus.
Is it even worth making a fire? The rain's just gonna come put it out.
We can cover it with something to block the rain.
Listen, guys. I know you hate me for everything I did.
Fiore, just shut up. You're not gonna do anything.
You got that right.
I'd like you to think about potentially forming an alliance.
Oh my God. It's funny.
Laugh if you want, but look at the fact. Hunter and Allie are a couple, and James seems to be close to them. If I get kicked out first, you guys will be next.
That's a risk I can take.
Love me or hate me, you know it's true. At least think about it.
You know, you're right, Fiore. In fact, I want to discuss it privately with Jake now. Could you give us space?
What?
Okay.
You can't seriously be thinking.
Relax, I just wanted her to go away. Her darn voice was starting to hurt my ears.
Amen.
It's freezing. What was my manager thinking sending me out here in a crop top?
Oh, darling, you're just fashionable, and at least we still look good together.
I saw our sleeping clothes in the backpacks they gave us. We'll need those if the temperature keeps dropping.
I'll get mine now.
You all should have prepared better. I brought my alpaca fur coat, which not only is warm, but makes me look fabulous.
It's true. Rhea's coat slays.
I know the coat
What? Why did they remove the "as the kids say" from the final product? That just fits with this character and is a lot better. And makes it more sense why he says it.
Lace, you don't have to tell me. Wouldn't have brought it if I didn't know.
All right, Rhea, knock it off.
Oh, relax, Connor. Don't get worked up. You have enough gray hair as is. I'm going to bed.
Hey, are you okay?
Yeah.
I know it's not my business, but if you want to talk, I'll be by the lake.
It's alright, really. I'm fine. I'm really worried about what this game is doing to Rhea. When we're alone, she can be really sweet. But as soon as the cameras are on, she turns into someone else entirely.
Storms are coming.
Oh, hope you guys hate sleep.
Man, I hate thunder. James always makes me calmer around it. I wish he was here.
Thunderstorms always make me feel alone and helpless.
Do you remember?
Yeah, that's actually I remember that from Disventure Camp Season 2, Episode 6, which I'd still argue is one of my favorite episodes of the show. I wish that people would give Season 2 a bit more credit sometimes.
Remember your first storm in Tipiscau?
I do. My father was making me quit the show, and I owe a lot to Crystal. If it weren't for her, I'd still be living under his tyranny.
On my season, when it rained, I was hiding in the camp, looking for something to help me with the Jensen problem. What were you doing that night, Ellie?
Nothing.
Oh, really? Oh, so you don't recall stabbing me in the back and making me look like a moron on national television?
Well, it worked.
Quiet! I didn't bring it up to start an argument. You know it's bad when I have to be the voice of reason.
I think that line's especially funny when you realize that she's sitting out in the rain to make a confessional when she could have just waited until tomorrow.
Attention campers, challenge time! Welcome to your first challenge, campers. How was your night?
Oh hey, someone's actually watching the stream. Cool.
Worst night of my life.
Is everything okay, Aiden?
Not really. The rain soaked us.
If you cover the tent with leaves, the rain won't get in.
James, what are you doing helping the other team?
Jake is right.
So it's okay for you if the rest of us freeze to death?
That's not what I meant.
Well, I mean, it's kind of what it sounded like, you meant.
What happened to the cabins?
Glad you asked. I burned them!
What? Why?
Since Season 1 finally came out in full, they only let us film a new season here in exchange for a parent environment.
Oh, so in-universe, Season 1 was pushed back until after Season 2 because of the controversy, because of the in-universe controversy of Season 1. That's actually kind of clever.
Burning wood isn't exactly what I'd call helpful.
Whatever. If they come to inspect us, I don't want there to be cabins. Which brings us to today's challenge. Bring in the critters!
What's in those cages?
Animals to repopulate the forest.
Oh, yay!
Someone has to make up for the mess those two caused. Let me explain the challenge. We have 3 types of containers. The green ones contain 8 completely harmless animals. The yellow containers have 8 mildly harmful animals. And the red ones contain 4 very dangerous critters. 3 members of each team will be transporters. They must take as many crates as possible and cross the field to the respective team zone. The other 3 members of each team will be attackers and stand near the end goals. Their job is to do everything possible.
That is a lot of subtitles.
To stop the other teams from scoring points. The green containers are...
Come to think of it, did Derek and Trevor even have any lines this episode? I don't even remember. I'm actually reacting to this one mostly blind because I remembered that I was watching this episode while I was doing some work for school, so I kind of don't really remember much of what happened in it apart from the elimination.
Worth 1 point. The yellow containers are worth 5, and the red containers are worth a whooping 10 points.
But that just raises the question of why you'd ever go for the green ones. if they're only worth 1 point compared to the 5 of the yellow, then you're basically just wasting time because you need to get over half of the animals that are in the trunk in order to get the same value of one of the animals in the next one. I specifically remember that even on my first viewing, that confused the heck out of me.
After all the animals are transported, the team with the most points will win the challenge. Any questions?
So, we're playing football with animals, Cage. Won't that hurt the animals?
Trust me, you should be more worried about your own lives. Decide who will be transporters and who will be attackers, and we'll get started.
Sorry to interrupt. If you're...
No, you're not.
Quickly. And...
Well, at least helping these animals will ease my
Oh, hey, they do have lines. I forgot.
conscience a little.
Forgiveness is a long road, Trevor. We're still at the starting line.
God, what were we thinking?
Trevor, we weren't.
Hey, Sub Droppers. Challenge is starting. Crystal needs you on the double.
Move!
Oh my god, dude, this lady sucks.
Let's just get this over with.
Alright, we have our transporters and attackers. This challenge starts now!
Which one do we do first?
Let's get the Reckontainer. If we get a couple of those in our zone, we can't lose.
Alright.
Come on, friends! I'll find you a home!
Wasting time with the green container, I see.
Move it, lamb chop!
Let's do it together. This isn't working. Let's go for another one.
Help?
Yeehaw!
I mean, I'm not really sure what you were thinking was gonna happen. Also, the music for this scene kind of goes hard. People don't really comment on the score of Disventure Camp, but like, sometimes it could just be actually surprisingly good.
Ow! Hey! Gabby punched me!
Not against the rules. Remember, everything is allowed.
Team, where are you?
Looks like Ashley's trying to ride the wolf like a bull.
Ah, hey!
Are you okay?
Now the silly bird bit me. You alright?
I'm fine. Let's go.
Score! Haha!
I got him! Hurry!
Yore, the goat! We just lost 5 points.
Next time, you get the goat.
Ugh, it's so unfair. Why do we get stuck with a little girl?
A little camaraderie doesn't hurt, Hunter.
What does this have to do with you?
I'm just saying.
I didn't ask. Why don't you mind your own business?
Why don't he mind his own business? Fiore did nothing but hurt him during their run. Like, he had good times with Fiore, but she just ended up hurting him. I don't know why he would try to continue to be with her after that.
You don't appreciate your tone.
Enough! Stop arguing. Hunter, get your head in the game.
Thanks for that.
Don't think I've forgiven you.
Also, wasn't Hunter, like, really good at the game in the season 2?
Alec, I need your help. No one on the team likes me.
Can you blame them?
I
I tried all I could. They're going to vote me out first. I don't know what to do.
You're not going to fool me again.
I remember on my first viewing, I was actually hoping that Fiore was going to end up going out first because I just don't really like how she constantly gets on top of everything. I mean, it's like she doesn't even have to try. She just gets everything handed to her because she's the writer's pet or something. Though, that actually sounded a lot harsher than I intended. Also, someone's Jake and Tom fanfictions have been satisfied by this frame.
It's all yours, Lake!
You know, you'd think James would, like, have something to comment about Tom literally tackling him.
Here, boy! Wolf! Thing! Ah! What did I say? Got it!
Damn.
That's not a... There's not walls on the other sides, you know?
Change of plans. Go for the green containers.
Boing sound. That reminds me, I miss Drew.
Ouch! Ow! Ah, stop it!
Here, Gabby!
Well done, Aiden!
Seems Tom's already replaced you.
Wait, I just thought about something. They're repopulating the animals, despite the fact that there were animals in Disventure Camp Season 2. What?
What?
He's been smiling more than usual around Aiden.
No. Do you think so?
Oh yes. I noticed it since I got on the plane. Aiden and Tom were smiling at each other quite a lot. I wouldn't be surprised if they talked before this.
Aren't you going to try to take the woodpecker from me?
No, go ahead. It must suck getting replaced like that.
Whatever, not like I care.
I got my eye on Alec. He's up to no good.
Are you surprised?
Hey, what's wrong with you?
Sorry, that's the challenge.
And those were all the animals. With a total of 38 points, the Science team wins immunity. Oh, and as a reward for being the first, we'll replace your camping tent with a waterproof one. Second place goes to the yellow team with a total of 31 points. They're also safe from elimination.
Ha! As it should be.
Proud of you, gang.
Next time, make sure we get the first place so we get the reward too, idiots.
Which leaves Team Magenta with a measly 12 points.
Let me do the math there. So it was like 38 plus 31 plus 12. I don't think that adds up.
Yeesh. I'll be seeing you guys at the elimination tonight, where someone will be the first person voted out of Disventure Camp All-Stars.
Hey, James, can I ask you something?
Sure. What's up?
Have you noticed how quickly Tom and Aiden became friends?
No, I'm not on their team.
I think you should talk to Aiden.
What are you implying, Jake?
Well, it just seems very unusual to me.
Respectfully, you don't know Aiden. Be careful what you are suggesting.
Whoa, no need to be that hostile.
You are making stuff up about my boyfriend.
I didn't make anything up. Others have noticed too. Are you blind?
Listen, boy toy. Clearly you have trust issues. My boyfriend is not cheating on me.
Are you calling me a liar?
A lie will have to be smart. You are delusional. I'm leaving. The casting team really dropped the ball inviting Jake back. I mean, have they seen what he posted? Crying about never finding true love. Hashtag thirsty.
But he only just now considered the idea that Tom may be blanking him.
Ever since Jake blew up on James, there's been a lot of discussion about which one of them should go home. But the answer should be neither. Fiore is the weakest member of the team. If we want to win challenges, she should be the one to go.
He's not wrong. She has a strategic side too, which means that she's likely going to be one of the strongest competitors.
Jake was on my side on voting Fiore, but since the argument, he's been begging me to change our vote to James. This is the perfect chance to get revenge on Fiore. For Will, and even Nick, who I don't care about, but I'll stick him in there too. I'm worried if I don't do it now, I won't get another chance.
A tense afternoon on the Magenta team. Since you're all returning players, I hope I don't need to explain how this works. Now, get voting! Once the votes are read, the decision is final. The person with the most votes must leave the camp immediately. First to vote, James. Jake.
I mean, Jake kind of seems like he already has an arc carved out for him, whereas James doesn't, so...
James. Fiore. Fiore. That's 2 votes Fiore, 2 votes James, 1 vote Jake, 1 vote left. First person.
Wait, so Hunter was able to convince Allie to vote for Fiore, or did James vote for Fiore, or what?
Voted out from the Disventure camp All-Stars.
Oh, maybe Fiore voted for Jake, not knowing about the James situation, and so James voted for Fiore.
James, there are 3 votes. You're out.
What? I can't believe you guys sided with that spoiled brat.
Seriously? Why James? He was actually helpful in challenges.
I'm sorry to see you leaving so soon, James.
From last year's champion to first boot. James, it's time for you to go.
Good luck having a paranoid nutcase on the team.
The gods have smiled upon me! I live to see another day!
I'm sorry, James, but Jake is the only person on the team I've formed a small bond with in this short time, and I don't plan on burning it now.
I can't help but feel bad. Am I right to suspect something between Tom and Aiden? I know I don't have the answer right now, but in case it's true, tonight was payback. Now Aiden will feel what it's like to have the person you love taken away.
But if he loves Tom now, then never mind. Okay. That was a good episode, though. I gotta say that James being the first boot was a really cool idea. First place to first boot. It's just really cool. So, yeah. That's it. I hope you enjoyed, and see you